There's no such thing as too many adventure motorcycles. Every few months, a new ADV is launched in India. And this time, it is a model from Honda, which has proven to be quite popular in global markets and comes to India for the very first time. Right from 200cc to 1200cc, there is an ADV for everyone. And while Honda Motorcycle and Scooter India has been selling the Africa Twin in the market for quite a few years now, it never had a smaller ADV. Until now. Enter Honda CB500X. The motorcycle gets the typical ADV design. Tall stance, wide handlebars, tall windscreen, and the now standard 19-inch front wheel along with a 17-inch rear wheel. It looks built for purpose, no doubt, and stands out on the road as well. Although Honda says that the mass of the bike is centralized as much as possible, offering better control when riding. But more on that later. In terms of features, the CB500X gets a fully digital instrument cluster with negative LCD. Then you have dual channel ABS along with emergency stop signal and Honda ignition security system. The CB500X also gets full LED lighting as well. Lastly, there is a slip and assist clutch along with the 6-speed gearbox, making for slick shifting. First off, the perch on this motorcycle is very comfortable. I mean, this is the ideal bike to go mile munching. You sit upright, the handlebar is really wide and it allows you to tip the motorcycle into corners very easily. The CB500X handles really well, better than what I had expected to be. But the suspension, particularly the rear suspension, is slightly softer. I think in the factory setting is slightly soft, it needs to be dialed up, but apart from that, the ride quality is quite plush and you won't complain when you're going over broken roads or even trails like we are here right now. What we also liked is the linear power delivery on the motorcycle, right from the word go. So the motorcycle pulls cleanly from the bottom end of the rev range. Give it the beat and the needle will climb to the other side without any drama. Like most motorcycles with a parallel twin engine, this one too is quite smooth. Although the braking is slightly spongy and we would have liked the bite to be slightly sharper. And apart from that, the gearbox, the 6-speed gearbox, is quite slick as well. The Honda CB500X proved to be surprisingly capable while going off-road. There is enough grunt in the bottom end to take you through terrain that may bog you down. The soft suspension is a boon when you're traversing rocky surfaces, and more importantly, there is enough grip to be had from the Dunlop dual-purpose tires. Standing up and riding is a comfortable affair too. Our only gripe is that maybe Honda could have given switchable ABS, at least on the rear wheel. The engine on the motorcycle is placed close to the swing arm pivot, which means the mass is centralized. This translates into the fact that the balance on the motorcycle, particularly at slow speeds and on surfaces with low traction, is quite good. It gives a better sense of control and stability, which is important when going off-road. Our time spent with the Honda CB500X made us realize that it is actually a versatile motorcycle, a good touring machine, and can take on the rough easily too. The one big gripe that we have is the pricing, which feels exorbitant. At 6,87,000 rupees ex-showroom, the CB500X is closer to the 650cc ADVs like the Kawasaki Versys 650 and the Suzuki V-Strom 650 rather than its actual rival, the Benelli TRK 502, whose prices range from 4,60,000 to 5,29,000 rupees. The CB500X is perhaps the best rounded package in the 500cc space, but customers will have to be willing to pay the price for it.